The biggest wins that Trump has now is to get never Trumpers on board. Those of us who are fans of Trump, we're already lined up. So going forward, I don't really care so much about what we think. I think it's great what we think, but what I really care about is trying to convince the middle, the never Trumpers, to come over. That's the best good we can do now. Bill Barr, biggest anti-Trumper, has just now said that he's going to support Trump in the vote. Remember, here's the before of Bill Barr.
This idea of presenting Trump as a victim here, a victim of a witch hunt, is ridiculous.
Well, Trump becoming a felon, losing that hush money trial has changed Bill Barr's mind about Trump. Here's the Hill, Bill Barr, Trump hush money case will be overturned. That's his first news, is he believes Trump got totally railroaded on this thing. Former Attorney General William Barr called the New York hush money case against former President Donald Trump an abomination. This is abomination straight from hell. In Wednesday interview, he said he was confident the guilty verdict will be overturned on appeal. Quote, when people were talking about it, I said that the case was an abomination. And I didn't think it was going to be brought at the end of the day because it was so vaporous. Barr told Fox News, Jimmy Follia, in an interview, Fox Across America. We have the video clip right here. Oh, by the way, this article came from The Hill. The Hill has been hiring woke liberal writers that slant all their news. Here's Brianna Joy Gray on Twitter. This is from 2020. Some people are so obviously mad I can't be fired, bragging about working for The Hill. Here's her next tweet just from yesterday. It finally happened. At The Hill fired me. There should be no doubt that The Hill, like every other corporate news media in America, suppresses speech. Good. I like this one. Okay. Let's get back to the Hill article, though. Quote, I was surprised when they went ahead with it, unquote. Barr said about the New York prosecutors, quote, and it's met its billings. That is, it was an abomination and everyone's talked about that. Quote, but you think about that. How are the American people going to react in a very close election if Trump loses and this case is overturned, which it will be, Barr added, this case will be overturned, I believe, by the Supreme Court. I don't think the appeals, the lower appeals court or the highest court in New York called the appeals court is going to appeal this thing, but the Supreme Court will. And see, here's the problem with Bill Barr. Here's the last clip to show of who he was supporting back before this election.
I did not support Trump for the nomination. I supported Jeb Bush.
Now let's continue the article. The guilty verdict was unanimous among the 12 jurors, but Trump allies have sought to cast doubt on its legitimacy, falsely claiming the charges. Now, this is not falsely claimed, but this is the Hill doing their bias. Falsely claiming the charges were brought by Trump's political opponents in the Biden administration to keep him from winning back the White House in November. Now, the Hill has no idea that that's a false claim. That's their false claim, that was a false claim. Barr has since criticized both Trump and President Biden, but recently said he'll be voting for the Republican presidential ticket in general election in November. He's going for the Republicans, guys. Let's break this out. Quote, given two bad choices, I think it's my duty. It's my duty to pick the person I think would do the least harm to the country. And in my mind, I will vote the Republican ticket, unquote. He can't even say Trump's name. Barr added Trump, quote, may be playing Russian roulette, voting for him, maybe Russian roulette, but a continuation of the Biden administration is national suicide. That's a great quote, Bill Barr. We'll take the win. Welcome aboard. Vote hard. Get more of your never Trumper buddies over here and let's provide some cover for the man who's going to save America. I'm Doug in exile.